Hi everyone, this is Ronald Malencio, and today I'm going to be talking about Vlogger, specifically why I think Vlogger is a little different than other games out there. With that said, I think there are lots of great games out there in the world, and I think the average is 3,000, over 3,000 published a year. And so I think it's even more important to come out with new, interesting, not just themes, but mechanics. And so hopefully Vlogger can be one of them. All right, so why do I think Vlogger is different? So one of the things, there's three things I'm trying to come in mind, but the first one is a theme centered around travel, but more in a vlogging like setting. So I've checked out a few travel games. A lot of them seem really interesting. A lot of them I've seen are very focused on trivia and point to point and kind of like pick up and deliver type games. And so, while I think those are great games, I wanted to kind of incorporate what I'm calling kind of like a classic board game, kind of like old school Euro style board game, but tying that with kind of like a contemporary theme. So vlogging. So lots of travel vloggers nowadays. If you go on YouTube, there are lots of those who are really want to travel the world, gain lots of experiences, and share that with viewers. And so I think that theme will be pretty interesting. And I hope that the sense of you're building your brand, you're going out the world, you're gaining these experiences, and you're producing content. I really hope that kind of feeling perpetuates and propagates through the game. So that's a hope. All right. And moreover, because vlogging is such an international thing, not just people from the US, from Canada, people from all over the world who are kind of doing this thing. And it seems like it's something that they love. And so I hope that same kind of love and interest in traveling kind of comes out in the game. All right, so the second one is mechanics. So the action point system. Granted, I've actually haven't played too many of them, but I think I really want to take kind of like a very classic mechanic and see how I can make changes to it. So, I mean, as a vlogger and just like in real life, you're improving your skill, you're trying to be more efficient and optimize your kind of your workload. And so the gameplay when you're a vlogger in vlogger is, I have a certain set number of moves. How can I improve this? How can I, carve more time out of my day? How do I, how do I do more with the limited time I have? I mean, I think it's a very common question probably in every game, as you try to be more efficient, but I think from an action point system standpoint, action point allowance system standpoint, I'd like to see what I could do that would be different from other games. All right, and the third one, the last one, is the scoring. So with this idea of trends that come and go and last for certain periods of time, and how can people's activity in uploading videos affect trends as well. And so I think thinking of a kind of a creative way to handle the relationship of Google Hangout pinging again. The relationships of not just the existing trends and or world events, as well as what existing vloggers are uploading and doing, how all those put together kind of almost create a dynamic scoring system. And I think that not only makes the game maybe a little different in terms of how things are scored, but maybe each game different every time. Like for example, maybe people only focus on food videos, so maybe food videos ends up being the hot thing and the hot thing for that game only. And then the next game, maybe people focus on sightseeing videos and they use it with some awesome drone and how, or I guess you could use a drone for sightseeing stuff, or some awesome DSLR camera, and how kind of the actions players take changes almost what becomes popular. And so I think that makes probably each game unique as vloggers play. So hopefully that helps replayability. So I think those are the three main ones. I mean, still under a work in progress, and I think as all this goes underway and gets tested and feedback constantly happening, that it just makes Vlogger and all the other games I'm working on better and better. So thanks.